Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to this Feel Good Flow. So in today's practice, we're going to have an emphasis on feeling good. So it's going to include some of my favorite poses, suitable for all levels, although some of the poses might feel quite strong. So if you usually practice with blocks and things, just have your props to hand, particularly if you're feeling tight through the back of the legs, I would have your blocks to the top edge of your mat. We're going to start seated, so come join me in a seated position. Relax the hands, somewhere that you can just allow your shoulders to drop. Close the eyes. Take a moment to breathe in and elongate through the spine. Exhale to soften into your seat, arriving in the now. Before we get moving, let's just take this opportunity to check in. How are we doing physically today? How is our mood? Energy levels? And then let's set an intention for this practice and maybe dedicating it to someone else, someone that you love or someone that you think could do with your good energy. Maybe it's a higher power or a cause. And see if we can make this practice a dedication towards that cause or that person. We still get the physical benefits of this asana practice, the feel good in our body and mind. See if we can offer that out further than ourselves, further than just these four corners of our mat. Lovely. So sealing the lips now. And start to breathe in and out of the nose. Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out of the nose with sound. Wonderful. When you're ready, blinking the eyes open. Let's bring the soles of the feet together here. You can bring the feet as close or as far as feels good. And then we're just going to begin to make some circles here. So maybe they start off kind of small, and then you can begin to exaggerate them if that starts to feel really good. Nice. So leaning forwards, feeling it through the groin. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Wonderful. And then circling the opposite way. So you could imagine like energy at the base of the spine, maybe if it's been a little bit stuck or a little bit stagnant. See if you can visualize that stirring up and working its way up the spine. And there's going to be a few heart openers in today's practice. So connected to our heart chakra, which is where we find joy, which is hopefully where we're going to feel good in this flow. Wonderful, good. And then winding it in, sit nice and tall. Perfect. From here, let's find deer's leg. So bringing one knee in, like so. And then just begin to make a couple of circles with your hips here. And it might feel kind of strange as you've got that internal rotation of this hip. But just do what you can and do what feels good. It might just feel good in a way that you'd never really kind of feel that sensation before. Lovely. Good. So with our knees to this side, we're going to bring this hand down, so to the left. I don't know if it's mirrored. I can't remember if it's mirrored on video. So left hand down, and then reaching that right hand up, pushing the hips forwards, opening up through that front side. You can let your head drop. Light little squeeze of the glutes. Wonderful. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly, slowly lower down, and then twist to the opposite side. So bringing your hands across, looking back. Nice. You might have heard my back do a little click there. Lovely. Inhale through center, and then let's take the legs the opposite way. And let's see what we've got on this side with those circles. So my hip bone doesn't quite, my sitting bone doesn't quite reach the floor there. So I just kind of like encourage it down a little bit, but just make circles that feel good. And they might not even be like perfect circles, and that's okay. Lovely. This time, let's bring the opposite hand down. Inhale, reaching that hand up, pushing the hips forward, lifting through the chest. Letting the head drop down or looking up towards that top hand if that feels more appropriate for you. Light squeeze of the glutes, feel that nice opening through the front side. Wonderful, breathe in. Exhale, come on down and then take a little twist over to the opposite side. Navel to spine. Again, imagine that energy growing up through the spine, up and out of the crown of the head. Good. As you inhale, come back through center, and let's find an all fours position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath our hips, spread those fingers wide, and then just begin to move in a way that feels appropriate for you. So if you'd like to take a little cat-cow, go for it. Or maybe there's something else. Maybe there's some other movement that your body is calling for. Nice. Oh, did you hear my hip go there? Nice. And if it feels good, see if you can like work into it. Make it bigger, break it open. Lovely. Perfect, good. And then coming to a neutral place, tucking the toes, lifting the seat back and up into a downward facing dog. So spreading the fingers wide, really enjoy that nice stability through both hands. Take a little pedal through the feet. Check in with the head, that we're not holding it up. See if you can just let the head fall down. Good. And then taking the feet as wide as the mat, or maybe even off the mat if you haven't got a slippy floor. And then bend into one knee deeply and then the other into like a really nice wide leg, downward facing dog. Good. Keeping the legs wide. As you inhale, come forwards to a plank. So we're in a wide leg plank. Good. As you exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes, keep them as they are. Slowly, slowly lower down. And then as you inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Moving the hands a little bit more forwards. Inhale, lift a bit higher, maybe using the arms a little more. Exhale, lower. Bringing the hands a little bit further forwards. Inhale, lift all the way up if that feels available for your spine today. So maybe some of us straighten the arms. Maybe some of us are a little bit lower. If it's too much, you can be on your forearms. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, look all the way over your right shoulder. Good. Inhaling through center. Look over your left shoulder. Good. Inhaling through center. Exhale, lower down. Keep your feet wide. Tuck the toes. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push up to a high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, wide leg downward facing dog. Wonderful. From here, let's begin to walk the feet towards the hands. So maybe keeping the feet wide if that feels good. And then once you get to the top, take your feet maybe as wide as your hands. And then bend into the knees. Take that lovely hanging forward fold. So grab opposite elbows or just let the hands hang if you prefer. Little sways from side to side. Ah, so nice. Let your head go. Feel that lovely release through the neck and the upper back. Good. And then fingertips down to the mat. Soften through the knees and slowly roll up through the spine. So enjoy that movement as you slowly, slowly roll on up to standing. Wonderful. Find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. So big toes touch. Fan out the toes. Really feel your feet on the floor. Have a nice strong foundation. Palms shine forwards. Nice proud and open chest. Good. Breathe in. Reach the hands high. Look to the thumbs. As you exhale, bend the knees and fold yourself in half. Inhale. Halfway lift. Find length through your waist. Exhale. Plant the hands. Step it back. High plank. Breathe in your plank. And as you exhale, take it through a vinyasa. Use the knees if you wish. Inhale to lift the chest, look to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely. Inhale, float that right leg high to the sky. As you exhale, step it in between the hands. High on the back toes, high lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus out the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open through the heart and the chest. Chin up, strong core. Lovely, let's do that once more. Inhale, reaching the hands up. Exhale, cactus them out. Good. From here, straighten up that front leg and then bring in the hands to frame that front foot. So if you're tight through the back of the legs, this is where you might want your blocks either side. This is a good place to be. Or maybe some of us can be on our fingertips or flat on our hands. Good. So both legs are straight. So use props if you can't get that front leg straight. And then check in with your hips. See if you can slightly draw your right hip back and your left hip forwards. Good. Breathe into where you feel that sensation. Relax through your jaw. Good. Breathing in. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Plant the hands. You're going to step back to a three-legged plank. So send that right leg back. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga, maybe. Drop your knee if you need to. Inhale, open through the chest, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely. Opposite side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale to step it in between the hands with control. Zip up through the belly, high lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Wonderful energy in those fingertips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Straighten up that front leg. Bring the hands down to frame that front foot or onto your props if you need. Both legs are straight. Keep the thighs engaged, so keep lifting up through your kneecaps of both legs. Drawing your left hip back this time and your right hip forwards. Keep the breath strong, that ujjayi breath in and out of the nose. Good, breathing in. Exhale, bend into that front knee, plant the hands, step it back, three-legged plank. Breathe in. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest, look towards the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely, breathe in. Nice big sigh out. Inhale, let's come forwards to a high plank. Hold it here, press the earth away. Really feel that inner strength build within your tummy. Lovely, breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the floor. Use your knees whenever you wish. Well done. Awesome. From here, we're going to bend our right knee and we're going to grab for our right foot with our right hand, like so. With your left hand, you're going to reach it forwards, thumb pointing up. We're going to come into like a half bow pose here. So as you inhale, press your right foot into your right hand. Lift your left leg off, lift your left hand off. Really engaging through those postural muscles. Maybe take a smile. Lovely, breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Awesome, switch it on over. So left knee bends, right leg out. Grab a hold of the foot. Right hand reaches forward, point that right toe. And when you're ready, inhale. Lift off. Breath is strong, that ujjayi breath. Come back to that intention. What are you practicing for today? Good. One more breath. And as you exhale, lower down. Well done. Release. Make a little pillow for your head with your hands. And breathe. Good. Hands underneath the shoulders, big toes together. Rest it back into a child's pose. So settle your sit bones back, forehead to the earth. Slow your breathing. Really well done. Inhale. Come on forwards to all fours. tuck toes, and then re-find downward facing dog. Awesome. As you inhale, bend your knees, look towards your hands. As you exhale, find a little frog jump to your yogi squat. So hands come either side, feet come either side of your hands, and then we sit into that yogi squat. Don't worry if your heels are lifted, and don't worry if there's movement through your yogi squat. If you want to take a little movement forwards, side to side, forward and back, it's all good. Wherever you are, press your palms together, zip up through your core, and we're going to come to standing from here. So press into the feet. Inhale, reach that prayer high. Exhale, hands by our sides and feet come together. Awesome. We're going to take a little balance here before we head to our seated postures. So spreading the toes, really establish yourself on your feet. And from here, let's bring one knee up towards the chest. Lovely. Hands to the heart or hands on the hips. And we're going to make a star shape here. So really engaging through the core. Inhale, reaching the hands out wide, stretch from thumb to thumb. It's almost like a half moon pose. You can either point the toe or flex the foot. But a little bit more enjoyable, I think, than a half moon. And imagine you're like a Mr. Stretchy? Where like your arms and legs can just expand in every direction. Again, feel your center really building that inner strength. And you don't have to go this far. You could be like this. This is still a star too. Or maybe you're more towards that half moon. Good. Nice and slow. Inhale. Bring the knee into the chest, hands to the heart. Exhale. Placing that foot down. Awesome. Opposite side. So prepare your standing leg. Find the foot. Inhale, bring the knee to the chest. And when you're ready, take up all of the space in your room. Even if you're practicing somewhere tiny, maybe your hands are touching the wall, maybe your foot is touching the wall. It's okay. Keep expanding with every breath. Don't be afraid to take up space. Use it. Take it all up. Lovely. Find that center. If your balance is an issue today, don't worry. Find that center, wobble, fall, come back into it. It's all good. Nice. And then slowly bringing the knee to the chest, hands to the heart. Exhale, placing that foot down. Really well done. Shake out your legs if they need it. Good. From here, take your feet as wide as your mat. Take a huge breath in, reach up. Exhale with the prayer, draw a line down through your center, back into Malasana Yogi Squat. Lovely. From here, let's bring the hands behind and sit the bum down. Good. From here, we're going to do a supported back bend. So you either want blocks, a bolster, or pillows, or you can do it with your hands. I'll demonstrate with your hands as well. So bring your blocks to one side just so you don't have to get up again. Breathe in, reach the heart up. Exhale, curl it down. Nice and slow. Good. Once you arrive, we're going to do a supported bridge. So bringing the feet in, close towards you. So if you don't have any props with you, you can use your hands. I shall demonstrate. So inhale, press into the feet, and then you can tuck the heels of your hands either side of like your lower back, like near your sacrum, and you can balance on your forearms like this. This might feel quite nice. Or grab your blocks in whatever height feels good. Find that flat part of your lower back, or a stack of pillows, bolster, all that stuff. And then make sure you feel nice and supported so your hips can just be heavy. And then what's good for your arms here? Maybe it's out to the sides, maybe it's overhead. My only recommendation is maybe that the palms face up. And then for some of us, maybe straightening out the legs and just letting the feet drop to the sides feels good. So opening up through the front of the hip. And close your eyes here if you wish. Open up through that front side. Invite in all that love and joy. Breathe it in. Good. If you've got your legs out straight, walk them back towards you. And then press into the feet so you can lift your bum an inch and just remove the blocks or the prop from underneath you. Slowly, slowly lower on down. Let's all press our lower back into the mat. Take a little swipe of the knees from side to side, side to side. Good. And then hugging the knees into the heart. Give yourself a hug. A nice big hug. Feel that warmth in your center. Now you are so welcome to lie back, take a Shavasana on your own, or pick one of my guided Shavasanas. Otherwise, come meet me in a seated position. Close your eyes and sit nice and tall. As you breathe in, reach the hands up and overhead. Bring the palms to touch. Exhale, bring it down to heart center. 2 more like that, breathing in. Scoop up that feel-good energy. Bring it to your center. 1 more big breath in. Feel it in your hands. Exhale, hands back to heart. Head drops down and come back to that intention, that person or that cause that you were practicing for today. And offer out your good energy towards it. Blinking the eyes open. Thank you so much for sharing this feel good practice with me today. I really hope you enjoyed it and I really hope you feel good now. Please do let me know in the comments below or just leave me a little thumbs up and I shall see you on the next video. Bye.